Okay, here we are, day 13, Casa De Malouff. We got the installation guys here. I'm gonna run a cable wire, camera wire over to from inside there to out here in the garage. And I gotta clean up all this dirt and mess out here, all this trash and debris. I gotta try to get all that into the truck. This is the installation guy. So now what they're doing is there's 3 of them working up in the attic, and they're digging out the old insulation in the big trash bags. So, ¿qué pasó? Okay. You have to ask Luis. I don't know if they're extra. Okay, need to translate to him. Okay, so anyways, they're up there in the attic, and they're taking care of the old insulation. Okay, so he's getting that done. We're gonna take this stuff off here, and I'm gonna do a little bit of insulation inside the fireplace. If I have time, I will try to cut these up and stack this somewhere, maybe behind the shed or something. Use it later. Here's my extra shingles from the roof. Okay, so there's a lot of extras. Do I get credit? I gotta talk to the guy. All right, so while they're doing their thing out here, here's the guy for the other side. While they're doing that, then I'm gonna start on the inside, and I gotta finish up my job, which is oh shoot, I forgot my darn drill. Ah, dog it. Now I might have to go back to my house. So we're gonna open up the windows, and I forgot my saw. Alright, so anyways, this is day 13. We're moving forward. We're going to try and knock out the bathtubs and the toilets. May or may not leave one toilet. I don't know yet. In the meantime, so give at least these guys somewhere to use the bathroom when needed. So it's only fair. I, on the other hand, oh, there's a saw right there. I'll use that one. Do not use restrooms. We'll just call it public restrooms, public toilets. To me, that's a public toilet. I'll have to go to my mom's 7 miles away to the other house and use the bathroom there. So, all right, day 13. I want to try to get into tearing out the kitchen. Tearing out the kitchen here, and then moving the appliances outside. I'll probably put the stove and the dishwasher for garage sale, maybe 50 bucks each or something, 10 bucks, I don't know, something for $1. A cruise tip or something. I got to go buy some pocket lights or recess lights, and then start making my holes for the recess lights, and start feeding the wires for those guys. So there's still a lot to do. We're all moving along pretty good. Everything is coming along at a good, fair pace. So sorry for yesterday's day 12's video. I had a problem with YouTube, so it took a while to download, but it's loaded so you guys can watch it. So anyways, we are here, day 13, lucky 13, mom's favorite number. Maybe we can get a lot done today. So, we shall see. Alright. Talk to you later. Watch the video. Like, subscribe, laugh, joke, talk mess, whatever you want to do. It's up to you. Oh, I got an Amazon package. I forgot about that. Look at that. I got a gift. Getting gifts already. Okay, let's make it happen. All right, before I move any further, I took out this wall from the bathroom. I still got to take out that one. We already know that behind there is mold, or was mold, and a bunch of crap behind that from outside. You saw that. That's behind the toilet. I'm going to try and take all of these walls out tonight. However, look at that mold and the termite shit on these two boards. And then down there. So I got the authorization. I'd go ahead and take these walls out. Now, the thing is, I'm going to take the drywall out, leave the framing, and same thing with the kitchen. The contractor is going to take out the beams, and they're going to move all my electricals. So I don't have to do squat. I just got to take out the drywall. Perfect. However, I want to say this right now. If I find termite shit or anything inside this wall or this wall, every single drywall is going to be replaced in the whole house. I'm not taking any chances. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what he thinks. I know the expense is going to be a lot. I don't care. I'm going to clean this whole freaking house up. So I had a feeling it was going to be like this. But no, you just needed to just put the kills in the compound and that's it, you're fine. Bullshit. When you open up the walls, you see there's problems. So, anyways, this frustration is over. We're going to move forward, and it's time to tear that wall out. I was supposed to get the plug from Home Depot to plug that one, but I didn't get it, so tough shit. We're still going to take that apart, and we're going to move forward. So, anyways, it is what it is. Let's move on. Yeah, see, even back here. See, that's kind of moldy. So we're at the bare edge of replacing every freaking drywall. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah. Okay. On to destruction. That's my job. Okay, I tore out the spare bathroom. I don't have any light. I took the light out. As you see, I'm going to take these walls off tomorrow. We got problems here. Mold and termite shit. Problems down below there. A lot of problem in here. So all that's going to have to be replaced. Looks like there've been some, maybe some plumbing issues. Yeah, more crap back there. More crap back there. That's insulation from up there. So, okay, so this is the spare bathroom. It's going to get cleaned up. The tub will come out tomorrow. I think I'm going to call it quits today. It's after 4:30 now. So I'm going to pack it up. Hold on a second. Okay, now I turn the video off. Okay, so after finding this, which I assumed was going to be there anyways, in the bathroom, hopefully it's just here and it's not anywhere else in the, sorry for my camera, anywhere else in the house. If I tear out these two walls and there's any kind of feces or any sign of anything inside the walls, in these two inner walls, then everything's going to get changed no matter what. Now, there's probably something stuck in, you know, mold or something inside this wall here. I may tear it out, take a look at it. I don't know. Let's do a walk around outside. They cleaned up the bad insulation. So the guys vacuumed out all the insulation from up above. So the chimney, we got to replace all that stuff up there later. Uh-oh, where's my camera? Oh shit, they took my camera. They took my camera. Where's my... Oh, it's on this side. No, I have one on this side too. Shit. All right, I got to find my camera. So, probably just poke a hole in the wall. I don't know where they put my camera. This wire, they wrapped it up. So, not much done. Nothing was done on the outside. Just up in the attic. So, there's really not much filming. Oh, we cleaned up the debris. The trees. Put a pile over here. So, I told them not to take it away. When all this stuff dies and becomes just dead branches, then I'm going to use it as kind of firewood or maybe for the barbecue pit or something, but or maybe firewood for the house if I don't burn it down after I build it. So anyways, day 13, Malouff build, rebuild, remodel, rebuild, construction, rebuild, build a whole new house, mansion. It's gonna be a mansion by the time I'm done. Yeah, replacing everything. So let's go back out front and let's take a look and see what out front looks like. I cleaned up all this debris earlier this morning. You saw that at the beginning of the video. So they're going to take away the trash dumpster tomorrow and get it all cleaned up so we can have more room for more stuff. So garage is pretty much is what it is. I reran the wire for the camera in the garage versus the dining room. So that's my story and I'm sticking to it. All right, that's it, day 13. You know what to do, how to do it. And tomorrow's a new day. Make it happen. Okay, this is going to be my last video for the day. All right, so tomorrow I'm going to finish up the other bathroom, the master bathroom, tearing it out. Let's go inside the master bathroom. Show you what we do tomorrow. So, sorry, one more video. Okay, so here, I'm going to rip out all the walls as I did in the other one. Everything is going to go out. This is going to go. So these beams here are going to go out, but that's going to stay a retention wall there, separating the toilet and the sink. That's all going to go. The electrical is going to move over to this wall or maybe this wall. So the contractor is going to do all that for me. I just got to open up the bare walls. They're going to do everything else. So my job is almost done. I can almost retire. I need another job. Anybody? 5 jobs? Okay, let's go outside here. I'll show you something here. All right. One thing I got to do is, I should do it today because I got the rent-a-car. That damn trash guy never came. So anyways, this side of the house, I never filmed. Biddy. This is my property right here along the side here. So right now we got a little bit of pavers. They only go to right there. They don't come all the way out to the curb. So I got to find out if there's a reason for that. Maybe you can't come to the curb. Maybe you have to stop right there. So I got to look it up. Anyways, any suggestions? Any suggestions? Bueller. Yeah. So, and we go back to the gate. So these poles, maybe tomorrow I'll bring my sander. So I'm going to sand these and sand all this stuff down
when we paint the house, we're going to paint these. Probably end up painting these black and maybe this white, or leave this the way it is. I don't know. But this is the kind of alleyway. So right now we got little pavers. I may do a sidewalk, a complete walk all the way to the back, and just concrete the whole thing. So all the way back to the shed. So we'll see. We got things to throw. It's a big old brick right there we could throw away. Brick right there we could throw away. All this is going to get cleaned up eventually, but I'm going to work on the house inside first, then I'll work on the outside. So you'll see me clean up this part of the yard, and so forth and so on. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. And you know what they say, you know what to do and how to do it. Oh, here's the front yard. So grass doesn't need to be cut yet, but I'll probably cut it anyways. And I got to bring the rake, my iron rake or whatever, metal rake, so I can rake up all these rocks and things and clean up the front yard. So little by little, we're getting there. We're getting there. So okie dokie. Tomorrow's a new day. Thanks for watching.